Hi everyone, I just wanted to spend a couple more minutes talking about UFC 285 on the prelims. Dracus Duplessis, I apologise for the bad pronunciation. Got a solid win, but I'll be honest, I do sometimes worry about his cardio because it seems like he really tires in like the in like some of the later rounds of the fight. So I do worry about his cardio, but it was a strong win. But you can tell he was starting to really feel the pressure of the fight. And I think on another day, he could have went the opposite direction. If he was facing somebody with if he was facing somebody with stronger cardio, I just don't know how it would play out. But I do like him as a fighter, but as I said, I would be lying if I said I didn't have any concerns as a fan. So and then in the featured prelim or the main event prelim, Cody Garbrandt got a strong decision win. Obviously, Cody Garbrandt is a past world champion, and I think this was his best performance in a good couple of years. Obviously, got a new camp and obviously a new trainer. So obviously that I need to stop saying obviously, but that has an impact on him, and I like and I just like the way he approached the fight. He didn't come in there and try to look for the perfect knockout. He just fought his fight and he did what he had to do. And yes, some people might consider it boring, but but when you've been knocked out like Cody Garbrandt was knocked out, sometimes you just need to win the fight, no matter how you win the fight. And Cody Garbrandt won that fight in the best way possible for Cody for Cody Garbrandt. So I can't wait to see what he did next. I can't wait to see what he did next because I believe he could be even better. So let's move on to Bo. I understand why people like Bo, and I understand why the UFC are really hyping Bo up. But can we let him have a couple more fights before we start putting the belt on him, please? I I'm gonna be honest. I do believe he could be a future world champion. I I really do think he could be. But I also think it's important to let him build himself up slowly. Like why do we never learn from fighters of the past? Like every single time they have a slight hint of a prospect, they instantly put him in the main event and put him in and put them in the title eliminator, and then they it always backfires. So I just want the UFC to build up both slowly. I, I would hate to be the UFC matchmaker. I genuinely would. Because who do you put him in there with? Because if you put him in there with if you put him in there with a top 15 or a top 10 right now, it could easily go the opposite way where he gets thrown out. But at the same time, you want to put him in there with somebody that can give him a challenge. I I would hate to be the UFC matchmaker. And I know some people like to ask me, who would you put him in there with? I don't know. But the one thing I do know is I'm gonna take my time with Bo, and and he had a good performance. But I'm not gonna start I'm not gonna start clowning him a future champion. But I just think that's way too soon for him to be honest. And moving on, I wanted to talk about Ra- Ra- Ratmanov. I hope I've said that right, by the way. I think I have. Ratmanov. I was really impressed with Ratmanov. I think he got all the ability to be a world champion, and he proved it in this fight. And if it was up to me, he would get the next title shot. And I definitely think one more fight, and they should give him a title shot. But his performance was really good, and the submission was great, and it went and he just looked really strong. And yes, he might not be the most charismatic fighter in the world, but I do believe he can be one of the best in the world one day. So, so let me know what you think about Rachmanov and about Bo and about Cody Garbrandt and about Duplessis. Again, I apologise if I mispronounced anybody's name. So let me know what you think about everything that I talked about. And as I said in my earlier video, it was a good. I enjoyed the card, but I don't think it will go down. I don't think it will go down as one of the best cards of all time or anything like that. But I enjoyed it for what it was. And obviously we had a great moment. Let me know what you think of this card and what would you fight on the card. So thank you for watching, and I will speak to you later.